All right, and then anytime you need us to cut, we can cut. How do you want to introduce you as ambassador?
Yeah, send it to the United States.
Fuck yeah!
Go
hell
Trump.
yeah.
Go Trump, baby. We did it. We did it. Make America great again.
There you have it. Welcome back, Compa J.J.
Yeah.
I'm recording, guys.
Oh, shit.
Damn.
Got all good shit out here.
Damn. Bloopers, though.
No, but go ahead. Do them the proper intro.
And your tias.
Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy DJ J Steezy.
And your tia's favorite DJ, DJ Jedi.
Today's special guest we got, once again, welcome back, Compa J.J, producer,
What's
The
up?
man, the myth, the
Manager.
legend.
Hold on. I'm missing something, guys.
There we go.
Gotta reminisce.
Oh, that's
Gotta
a beautiful
gotta
sound right
reminisce.
there.
Gotta reminisce.
Oh, yeah.
What's up, guys? How's it going, man? It's been a minute, man. What's
It
going on?
has, man. Man, we see you, now you're behind the scenes.
Socially active, huh?
Right,
Social
yeah.
media. Social media.
So you got a lot going on behind the scenes, man. Let the people know what's up.
Yeah, I'm right here. We're in the studio, as you can see. First of all, thank you guys for making the commute
Yeah.
away from Cowtown, Brawley, California, all the way right here. Shout out to my people out there en Valle Imperial. Saludos a toda la gente de Valle Imperial.
Yeah.
Toda la familia también que está por allá, man. And we're right here in beautiful Shadow Hills, right here in Indio, California. And MT Studios, guys. This is where the magic happens, right here. Right now, we are working on a couple. Actually, got an album live from MT Studios that's coming out early next year. So you guys got to watch out for that. But yeah, right now we're a little bit more behind the scenes than the artist vibes that I had before. And just trying to help out them young kids out here, man. There's a lot of young talent out here, and just trying to see how we could help them and give them a platform to catapult their careers out there.
Nice, man. So not just managing your engineering too, right?
Yeah, do a little bit of engineering, and shout out to my boy Abel. He said he working late. He's supposed to be here, but my boy Abel Lopez, him and I run the studio right now, and together we produce, and we take that song of yours to the next level. You know what I mean? So we work together. Got a lot of good music coming out of here right now. So all that people that are looking to record, lay something down. It could be anything, man. Rap, corridos, whatever. We
Yeah.
specialize in corridos, though, but kind of keeping up with mine,
Now, so for our audience, man, are you guys an actual label or how?
We are working with MT Music and Entertainment. Also, it's the record label, but we also are. It's our own entity. MT Studios is separate from the record label, but there's also opportunity there for those artists that are looking to maybe get into a label and something like that. But nowadays it's really, I mean, if you could do it independent, man, that's where it's at, man. You keep everything for yourself.
Right.
I think labels are going to start to hurt a little bit. That's just my opinion. With social media and recording not being as expensive as it was once. I mean, if you can do it on your own independently, man, that's the way to go as an artist, man.
Yeah. Speaking on how you said, record labels, it's kind of fading away, right? Do you think that now that artists do it independently, I noticed that there's been lawsuits with Universal and stuff like that because they're especially Universal Music Group, man. It's like it's
hurting,
a major.
They're hurting. They need to get their money wherever they can. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's definitely hurting their pockets.
Yeah, there was disputes on TikTok. The music that goes up there, that music that you could use to repost something. A lot of artists had their music taken down for a minute because they're disputing the royalties and the rights, the music rights and all that stuff. But it looks like it got sorted out and they came to some kind of agreement because the music's back. But it also depends where you release your music and who distributes your music, even if you're an independent artist. So just there's DistroKid and there's
Right.
2Streams and there's all these where you could release independent music. So just look into which one you fits best for you, I guess.
I know that some of the artists that you guys are working with, they're on Spotify, and Spotify has gotten a lot of backlash too, as far as the views and the amount of plays that an artist has gotten, but not it hasn't. Their pockets are still empty. Yeah. So what's your take on Spotify, man? What do you?
Well, I mean, Spotify to me seems to be like the most listened to, the most used app. I'm still old school, so I still use Pandora, but that's my wife loves Pandora. I don't know why. I keep telling her Spotify, Apple Music. We got iPhone, so but Spotify and Apple Music I think are the top two. I think that's just my opinion.
Yeah.
But how do you really know if they're being honest with the streams that you're getting?
They're not being honest.
You don't really know, man. And then to get like $300, you gotta get 50K streams. That's
that's exactly.
So
what
how
I'm
much do they
about.
get? I mean, you're only getting $300. So
Right.
I mean, for 50K streams. So I mean, at the end of the day, though, if you're an accomplished artist, you want to get millions of streams, and eventually you do post something. But you never, even back in the day when there were CDs, as an artist, if you're signed to a label, you only get like a couple cents a CD.
Oh yeah.
So it's always been kind of that way. It's just a different way to distribute music. Now it's all digital streaming. But yeah, man, I mean, I think they're pretty much, this is just how it's always been. The corporate giant rapes the artists. It's just how it is.
Yeah.
Man.
And I think that's like, back to what we were saying is that all these artists started coming out independently, right? And just started pushing. Like you said, a lot of people don't need a studio anymore because they can do it.
Man, they can do it at home, man, with the right software and the right acoustics. I mean, you could get at least a quality sound. It's never gonna be as good as having a nice studio and nice equipment, but it's good enough to get you that starting point. And so recording is really took a hit too as well, which is why we're making that big push here at Empty Studios and. Letting people know that, I mean, giving people the opportunity to come record for free. I know money sometimes is tough. Economy is not the greatest place right now, but so every cent, every cent, you got to watch every cent. But I just tell people, come through, man. We're always willing to work with you here, and we'll always work something out. Man. We'll work something out. Where at least we release the music that you record here if you're not going to pay for it. We own the rights to that song at least, but
it's
it's we got to get something out of it, to make it worth, business wise. And
let me say, like, he took us a little tour, and it's legit, guys. It's like it's an actual recording studio. Like, you can tell the money they put into it.
Yeah,
definitely.
People don't really put the money into the studios anymore, man. I'm telling you, because it's just you can record it anywhere, man. You really can, and it's crazy how digital and powerful computers are. But again, this is just it's the vibe.
Yes,
this is the vibe that you want, and
yes,
and right here, you're never gonna be in a hurry. You're never gonna be like, oh, you got to do this quickly. You got to do this. We let people come and vibe. Me and Abel are really cool, really chill people. And he's very musically inclined, and then my ideas as well. Just how to arrange music, and a lot of good music coming out of here right now.
How many artists are you actually working with right now?
Right now we about like 5, 6, that are currently recording here. A couple that are gonna start, and then a couple of people that paid for their privacy and their own material.
Okay.
So we do got a couple groups that are coming through. Shout out to Estilo Renovado, Estilo Especial, Grupo Mando, my compa J.J, Eddie Bands. So you got to watch out for Eddie Bands, man. Eddie Bands. He was trying to make it out here. He's over there in Mexicali. Shout out to all my people from Mexicali. He's trying to make it out here today. But I really like this kid, man. He's a fresh voice. I think he got the look and the sound. So you guys got to watch out for Eddie Band. He already has some stuff out there on Spotify, but he has a song coming out here with MT Music coming out pretty soon that we're just mixing and mastering. Hopefully, about a month maybe it'll come out. So you guys watch out for that. It'll be on the album, MT Live from MT Studios.
Okay.
And then we have my compa Carlos. He's a little like like more of the urban rap, reggaeton
Reggaetonero.
kind of thing like that. So
Yeah.
he'll probably be stopping by in a little bit. My boy Edgar from Grupo Mando, he's gonna go solo. We're working on his solo album right now. So shout out to Compa Edgar and everybody, man. My boy George over there from Mecca, and all the musicians that come through, man. We got really good musicians. Shout out to my boy George Ramos and Brian Ramos. I mean, we got really good musicians, man, that work with us. And then again, me and Abel just kind of having that same, I guess, work ethic and mindset. But he brings something to the table. I bring something to the table, but it just flows as one. It's just a good team. We make a good team.
Right. On the way over here, off the topic of music, on the way over here, we're talking about is where do you find the time to put everything on your day to day?
Bro, please break it down to me because this is the part I struggle the most is how to
I don't even know how to do
time management, man.
Yeah.
That's
man. My wife, shout out to my wife, man.
That's probably what it is.
But she's on me, man. She's always like, man, when you gonna be home? But hey, sometimes you gotta sacrifice something. It sucks to sacrifice family though. I try to be. Lately, I've been home. At least these next 2 weeks, I'll be, trying to make it more time for the family.
right.
Even coaching, I got into coaching softball for my daughter, and that's taking a lot of time too. But we're usually here late, man. We usually start around 6 until 2 in the morning.
Not even coaching, yeah, man. But
Dude,
you're actually commentating now
on your plate.
Yeah, you're commentating soccer, right?
Oh yeah, we're working with Coachella Football Club here in Coachella, the new team here at the USL. That MT Radio is a proud sponsor for the soccer team. So shout out to my compa Nacho Bustillos and the soccer squad. We had a great season, man. We won the league championship, but we fell short in the playoffs. But yeah, go out there and then do the little halftime show for MT Radio and it's fun, man. I love sports. I don't know a whole lot about soccer because I never was.
That's what I was just gonna ask you too, man.
But
I know you're
I do watch it. I do watch it. I'm a big sports fan, and I watch a lot of sports, man. I do watch soccer, but I never thought I'd be doing these kinds of things. But it's just opportunities that open up, man. Being in the field, and then people that believe in you, that think you can do, it, and they kind of like offer you, and just go out there and do it. And I'll be like, nah, you sure? Like, man, just go out there and do it, man. Do your best, man. You're good.
I don't know what I'm doing.
You're good at like just keeping the conversation and throwing a joke there, here and there. But I do understand the sport. I do know the rules and stuff like that. I just never played soccer, so like really fine detail. I don't know, but it's fun, man. It's fun to go out there and watch, and it's fun to have It's great for the community to have this new soccer team out here. It's a semi-pro team and the opportunities that could be presented to them in the future to make it to the MLS or to Mexico. Or, everybody wants to play really. They go play Europe, But there's a lot of talent out here at soccer, and we fell short this season, but we did win the league championship. So I think that's a step in the right direction.
And that's a nice facility, man. Yeah, out there by Spotlight 29, right?
Yeah, man. Spotlight 29 also is a sponsor, Coachella Football Club. So they're building a little sports complex there, and then that might be a home for Coachella Football Club. We don't know. We are looking, talking to the city of Coachella, or here in the valley to see if we could get them a little stadium for the team. But that'll be something in the future,
That would be nice, man. Like you said, right up the street, you guys got Acrisure Arena too.
Yeah, and then we could throw some concerts there too, man.
Yeah,
that's a win-win for us here at MT and the MT family. Shout out to my boy Manuel Martinez and Compa Tony Martinez. For giving me the opportunity to be here and trying to grow what they started. And just keep pushing that brand. We're associated with them, and hopefully big things are coming. Brian Munoz out there touring in Mexico right now. He'll be in the studio soon. We're working on his next album. So he's the artist that signed to MTV Music right now.
Okay.
And we also had Fernie Aguilar. We're working out some things with him. We'll see what happens, man. But shout out to my boy Fernie anyways. I know he's out there.
Yeah. So Brian, you said he's actually opening up for
he's been out there. Yeah, Cristian Nodal. He's did some stuff with Prince Royce. It was funny because he was in there's a show called La Academia and La Voz Kids.
Yeah.
Like the boys, right? In Spanish. And he was he was on there when he was a kid, Brian. He was
Oh, really?
on La Voz, and Prince Royce was his coach on The Voice. He went pretty far in the
Whoa.
show. I don't think he won the show, but he was pretty far in the show. And then they reunited the other day at their concert, and it was
That's
crazy to
dope,
see
man.
because you were an amateur over here, right?
Right.
Trying to win this show, and then he's your coach, and then now you're out there in Mexico, and you're opening up
For him.
for him, and I thought that was just like something cool, a good experience for Brian, and so shout out to Brian, man. Brian be in here this week, maybe we'll start planning his ideas for his music, and we'll see what he wants to do.
Nice. Now, do you plan on putting on any of these artists on a tour, like in the U.S.?
Yeah, well, that would be the goal. Always, that's where our bread and butter. That's where the money comes from.
Mm-hmm.
But I think right now it's hard, man. It's hard to just take an artist that really has no name and throw them out there. The best way I think to go by it. I mean, there's really no one way to do things, right? You record music. You got to be active on social media and the promotion and the marketing side. But you kind of just gotta keep your eyes open to see what lane is opening up for you, and take
Right.
that lane. Be smart to look and be open minded. Don't say I'm just gonna do it like this. Now, there's really no one way to do it. Some people blow up through TikTok or YouTube or whatever, and you attack that route. And when they get big enough, well, you put them on a tour. But shout out to my boy Watcho Music. We're gonna be associating with them pretty soon here, coming in the year. He's a big promoter that does big shows. Who's wants a couple of our artists to go on a tour. He's worked with Jorge Santa Cruz, Grupo Clasificado. So he's out there right now in Oregon, building his promoting empire over there in Washington, Oregon area. But he's from out here in LA. He'll be down here this week to talk about business and how we're gonna go about this association with him. And so doors are opening up. Again, I've been in the music game for a long time, man, since I was probably like 18, 19. We started touring when we were probably like 21, 22. So, I know I met a lot of people, man, just by being cool, being friendly, doors open up. Sometimes, like I said, it's not what you know, sometimes who you know. So that helps, to be cool with people. And fortunately, I had a lot of open doors for that and artists. And what you saw with Fernie, we were able to kind of put them up there in a bunch of shows. And but we'll see what happens. And a couple of legal things going on there. But I'm pretty sure we'll me and him we're cool. And we'll see. We're right now we're looking to push Eddie Band and Edgar and Carlos and see. Well, get them in the studio again, and then see what we can do for them to get them out.
It's really dope that you can be a part of it because you were, like you said earlier, you were in it. Sometimes these guys go into it with like no expectations and maybe like even a little bit scared to put themselves out there. It's like, what if I don't make it, or what do I do when I go to a different town where someone may not know me? Mm-hmm. And it's dope because like they have you to rely on to be like, okay, maybe I can't judge your character, but you're like, okay, this guy's really trying to promote you, help you out, or this guy just wants to see if you bring people into the door, stuff like that.
Well, that's the goal right now. The goal is just to give the knowledge to these young kids, man. That's it, and that's it. A lot of people be like, why don't you make them sign? Why don't you make them do this? Why don't you make that's probably the smartest thing to do is if you're gonna invest time into somebody and money, you want to make them sign something. But right now, people get so scared once you mention a contract or something like that. But to me, it's not about that, man. It's about I'm going to just give somebody a platform that has success. Once you find that success that hopefully I helped you achieve and the team, and hopefully, we continue to work. That's the goal,
Right.
to continue to work. Obviously, you want to make some money, but to me, that's not what drives me. It's the passion of music and the passion of being a voice and a mentor to these kids. Because I didn't know nothing. Nobody helped me out. Nobody helped me out. I learned by myself. I went and knocked on doors, radio stations. I made
flyers.
Yeah,
posters.
I made people play my music. in the old fashioned way, you know, street team. And sometimes I put a hat on and a hoodie, and I didn't want them to know it was me out there giving CDs. But out there after a show, you know, at the rodeo, at the concert, you know, I'll be giving away free demos, you know, because it was CDs. That's how I did it, man. And then YouTube was barely coming around, and it was still kind of MySpace and Facebook, and
Yeah.
so I mean, it's different now. You could reach people a lot quicker. Just gotta know how to take advantage of the social media aspect of it.
Mhm.
But again, a lot of people be like, "Oh, well, what do they want in exchange?" And really, man, I don't want nothing. Man. I don't ask them for nothing. There's a couple of people that I do want to work with, like I think Eddie and Edgar, and Carlos. I see a lot of potential there, and I am a fan, so that helps. Like I like their music.
Yeah.
So if I like your music, of course, you know, I want to push. I want to, you know, maybe somebody else comes in that I think have talent, but I'm not a fan yet, or I just know they have talent, but I'm, you know, not fully believe to invest my time.
Right.
Because I'm not the music god. I don't know. You know, I could just go with my gut, you know.
I think it's important that you believe in them and like the music, because it could be to a point where these guys can come in one day and feel like it's a job.
Yeah.
And they're like, and you're like, no, this is dope. Don't doubt
It's
yourself.
a lifestyle, man. And,
This shit. Because sometimes I can see like an artist's point of view be like, okay, I'm doing this song, it's not working. I'm doing this song, it's not working. But there's no, like you said, there's no formula to it. It's just some things work. For some people,
yeah, and it might be different for somebody else that didn't work for this person. So just like a lot of people tell me, well, like you say, maybe I'm scared to do it. Okay, but if you don't do it, you don't know what could happen.
That's what they need. That's honestly, as an artist, they need that person to believe in.
Because
them.
it is scary out there, man. To me, I was the singer in my group, and we had a tuba, and tuba's bass, right? And I had the bass, but I would hang the bass on me because I was kind of shy and scared to just sing without it. So I would still hang the bass, and sometimes I'd play it. I don't call it if every other song or whatever, you know. But you know, back in the day, the tuba was
It was like your security.
It was my security blanket. You know, like I mean, it's always scary up there, man. And then you see like sometimes people are just looking and they're not. You don't see them vibing. You don't see them dancing. You don't see them nothing. So you're like, damn, you know, I suck, or what am I doing here? But you know, at the end they start clapping or they start cheering, or it takes a while sometimes, you know. So I mean, it is sometimes it's a scary thing. Music is not easy, man. Being up there, man.
It's not, man.
But again, you know, if that's your dream, if that's what you want to do, and you got to get out of that comfort zone, and you got to be willing to take that risk, man. A lot of people are gonna hate on you no matter what, you do. Man.
I remember I was shitting bricks, man, when I jumped on stage at House of Blues, bro, and I was just like, fuck, there's a huge ass crowd out here, you know. And it's like, you know, you've done it before, right? But just the sensation and the feeling of like, fuck, I just feel my heart pounding.
And what did they tell you? Hey, just picture the crowd naked. And you're like, all right, cool. Right? And then you're like, oh my God, they're hot. No,
yeah. And you start getting excited, and then that's really embarrassing, bro. Yeah, I can't do that.
I was like a kid in a candy store too, man, because we were backstage, right? And like, all right, the guy, he's like, this is your guys' room. And I was like, I saw a refrigerator full of fucking beer. And I was like, was that for us? Yeah. Like, oh, yeah, go ahead.
Wow, you get treated good, man.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, shit.
Touring, man, is fun if you're single, man. It's hard if you got somebody. It's hard.
Yeah,
it's tough, man. I mean, so much temptation, man. It's a lot of things that happen on tour. But I mean, we had fun. I mean, we were all single when we did it. I could see why my girl don't want me to do it anymore. She retired me, man. That's the reason. But she's a good girl, and it's worth it. It's not that I don't have a regret. I did what I did, you know. And this was always the goal, though, to pass the knowledge on and work behind the scenes. And now I could be, at least, even though I'm busy still, you know, at least you're home every night. Mm-hmm. You know, whether I get there late. But
do you ever get the itch to go back in there and
hell yeah,
do a whole album?
Oh, yeah. I'm in the studio. Like I said, I haven't had time to record myself, but I got music ready to go. Me and Abel getting ready to get in there and produce it. Music that I have written. And I'm always going to put music out because I do have fans that listen to on Spotify. And and that connect with me. You know, that they still ask me for music. But I don't know. Like I always told my girl, I'm always like I want to like at least rock that one last show that I was like, if I know it's my last show, I'm gonna go hard. You know, because we kind of just faded out and it wasn't really like, oh, well, this is our last show, guys. We're not doing it no more. You know, guys got married, some things happen and life happens, and so we kind of cut it before it even really got bigger.
Right.
So I was always like, man, I do tell my girl this though, like I do want that one show, you know what I mean, like that one to be able to go rock that one. Just be like, okay, I'm gonna go hard, you know what I mean, and just give everything I got, get a nice set and deliver something crazy, you know.
Light the piano on fire. Right? No one's going after me.
So I'm gonna burn this bitch down.
Yeah, man. But I will see, man. At the end of the day, music's always gonna be part of my life. You know? Right. It's hard and you got to sacrifice a lot with music, but it's something I love to do, man. And I was blessed with this gift, and it runs in my family, I guess, on my dad's side. I knew since I was a kid that this is what I was gonna be involved in music somehow. Oh, yeah. Yeah. To be still able to do it, and luckily right here, MT believes in what I can do, and they see that we got a good path going here. We'll see, man. We'll see. They had a different team here before, so now it's just being able, and we'll see where the road leads. You know.
Yeah, man. You guys definitely seems like you guys got something good here, man. Definitely, man. Oh shit!
Yeah, we're waiting for my boys. Hopefully,
make me want to jump in the studio right quick.
I know we're gonna wait. You want to freestyle real quick, man? What's up?
Don't tell him twice, bro. He'll do it.
Hey, but he got some voice. He got like that voice. I think.
But just remember, he's gonna keep the track.
Hey, man, it don't matter. Shit,
I don't care. He's a whore.
All right,
hey, you give it up quick.
I'm saying not even a beer. Taking to dinner.
Oh shit.
No, but yeah, man. It's fun. I enjoy it. As long as I enjoy it, I'm gonna do it. But I think here in the Valley, especially, the goal of mine is for to help somebody from here for sure. From here, get to the next level, and then working with my boy now with my boy Rigo over there. I watch with music too. He's a more bigger name, more broader. So we'll see what happens there. He just signed a group from here. That's gonna be coming and recording here too. I don't know them personally, but I'm excited to see what they got because they're going to come here and work. They're going to record 2 of my songs that I wrote, and then 2 songs that they're bringing to the table. So I'll be recording 4 or 5 songs, all stuff that's new.
Are you hands on too in the studio? Like, if you want them to sing it a certain way, or do they just vibe to it?
Well, it just depends, because if they paid for it and they're going to take it with them, I limit it a little bit, because if they already know how they want what they want, I don't want to be like, oh, he made me change it and now I don't like it. You know what I mean? But sometimes I'll suggest record it like this, and then let's hear it, and then let's hear your way, and then you let me know if you think it's a big difference or not, or something you want to keep or not.
Yeah, because
we do try to make their songs better, even though they paid for it. Right. We still produce a little bit.
I was about to say that, like, because sometimes being an artist and a producer, 2 different brains.
Yeah,
like,
it's way different.
So, like, let them be the artist, but let me produce. Let me help you out, and then, like you said, choose.
Yeah. So again, we help them produce, but again, it's all in what we prearrange. Because if we're going to produce it all, then that's going to cost a little bit more money, right? But if you just want us to kind of guide you through it, and you're just paying the minimum, we're still going to help you out, because it's still our name that's going to go out. You still recorded it here,
Right.
So we still help, but not as hands-on. Just make sure there's no errors, make sure you're in the right key, make sure it's right, make sure it's going to sound good, because it's still our product. But even though they're going to keep it, because they pay for it. But if you're going to come here to work with us as producers, that's different. That's a whole different thing. We're going to actually do it more our way. But we are going to let you approve it, because you're the artist, But if you're coming to work with us, you already know what we got, you know what I mean? So you already know that you could trust that. You're coming already for that reason.
Gotcha. Is it hard to produce just anyone? Because Like I used to record people that sometimes just sounded really bad, and you're like, do you tell them they suck, give up, find another job, or you're just like, fuck it, I'll fix it with some auto tune or some shit?
No, well, you got to do the best you can. I mean, it's hard to.
Because it's
You
not
know,
about the money. Because people have money that suck.
I've had people that are like, whoa, like, they're not in the right key. And you can't really sing, but
Right.
but you're not gonna, shit on them. It is what it is. You do the best you can. You just polish it. You know what I mean? That's it. You do the best you can. But doing this long enough, you kind of know the tricks of the trade. And I mean, nowadays you have the pitch shifter, you have things that adjust the key. There's so many things that you can do to make it sound at least decent.
Yeah.
You need to go out and lip sync when you perform, though.
Yeah, bro. Like, come on.
Oh, shit.
Auto tune now.
Yeah, man.
Some Milli Vanilli shit. Damn.
I always find that a trip. Like, you have to, for me, you really have to enjoy the artist that you're recording. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so.
Well, I mean, it helps, man. It helps to vibe with them. Like, at least you're like, oh, that's pretty cool. Like, when groups come that pay that I like, I tell them, hey, that's dope, man. Like, keep, even if you don't, like you say, you always got to talk. You always got to try. You know what I mean? A good salesman's always going to. So if I really like it, but, again, a lot of people are already set on either it's this label or nothing, or they already know they want to be independent and they don't want to entertain anything like that. Okay. But again, here we also have empresas out of management, so we could just manage your career. You don't have to sign with anybody. You don't have to sign a deal like our record deal. You can just go with us and we'll help you, put you in shows and all the contacts that we have, and so that's something different. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's just more of help you develop. And we can go that route as well. So, but yeah, on the as far as the studio, yeah, man. Sometimes, a lot of people sound good when you're singing to somebody else's music. Be like, oh, I could sing, bro. Like, man, because you're hitting that same note with the same song as you already know it.
Right.
But then you come to hear it by yourself, and you find out real quick that.
I like how you said it. You find out real quick.
Yeah, like that. See, you're not
real quick.
But I mean, if they're paying for it, you just give them the best you can.
True.
Give them the best you can, and that's it, man. And it takes some patience, though. Sometimes, yeah, man. And sometimes you just got take and sing the same one.
Because we get artists too, man, that send us their music.
No way.
And they're like, check it out, and I was just like.
Fuck, they're gonna know who we're talking about.
No, and it's just like,
who is it now? But just tell me.
Nah, but it's just like, how do we tell people they suck, bro? Like, it's, it's just.
I don't have the heart.
No, I just say I don't understand.
I mean, if you piss me off, I probably will. Because some people do come here thinking they're like
the shit
over here already,
right?
And it's like, bro,
you gotta knock them off that fucking pedestal,
like, bro. Like, nah, do it like this. Nah, what do you know? It's like, okay, fuck.
Damn. What do I know?
You guys are a lot
if
nicer.
you only knew.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
Oh, we've been told that. Trust me. When we started our podcast, who these fools think they are? And I'm like, oh
yeah. Because we had a segment called Bump It or Dump It. Right? So they would send us their music and we'd critique it on the show. And some dude, fucking huge ass paragraph, who are these guys? They don't know shit. Blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, man, I was like, if you only knew, like, what the fuck we've done in our past, right? It's just like.
yeah.
But even though, like I said, nobody's a music god, bro. Nobody knows. I could probably pass up on a dude, and he becomes a big star.
Right.
Like, trust me, if I probably would have heard Peso Pluma, just to say, right? I mean, I probably, at first, would have probably been like, nah, But, I mean, look, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of artists that I'm not, just because I don't like it doesn't mean they're not going to be a star. That's what I tell people here. Just because I don't want to work with you, I doesn't mean that I won't help you. I will help you anyways, right? But if I'm being honest, like, I want to be passionate about your career, your music too.
Right.
I want to like it. I want to be a fan. So I think I could help you better that way, And if I don't think I would like it, then why would I want to push it onto somebody else?
Yeah.
So I think that they get like, oh, what do you know? Or, oh, And I'd be like, bro, I'm just letting you know. It doesn't mean you're not going to make it. I'm not telling you you're not gonna make it. I'm never gonna tell somebody that, bro, because I'm nobody to make that call.
Right.
But I am gonna value my time, and if I'm gonna put my time into you, I gotta believe. You know, I gotta believe in you.
Yeah. Definitely.
So that's where I'm at with that. You know, but some people can't take it. They think, you know, bad and made that of shape. But
So have you had anybody walk out?
no, not from here, not from the studio now. No. Like I said, anybody welcome to record here. I mean, whatever they want to record, whoever wants to record. But the people that I bring here myself is people that I want to work with. Yeah. That if they don't have the money or whatever, I lay out a plan. I tell them, you know what? Come and record some songs here. Let me push them. Let me put them out there. And if you don't like my work, it's fine. You can continue to. You have music up on Spotify that you can promote, right? But the next stuff you do without me is yours. Like it's still your name. I don't own nothing. I don't own your name. I just own that music that we recorded here. That's it. Well, the MT music, MT owns it. You know.
Yeah. So you be making beats too?
Yeah, man. I mess around. I use the little piano on the beats and the MPC. I got a little setup at the house.
You have anything here?
Just on the computer. Oh yeah, we might have some on the computer we can listen to later.
I love beats, man.
But we're waiting for hopefully my boys run through. Hopefully they say Edgar said might come through and Carlos. I know we started it's getting a little late there, but you know we had no light till had to pay the light bill.
Had to pay the light bill.
Yeah, man.
But man, yeah, man. So I mean, it's shit. How you guys doing, man? It's been a minute. What's good, man? Let me do the interview now. Man.
Oh shit, he's gonna flip it on us.
What's going on over here? What's 2025 gonna bring?
We're getting indicted.
Oh shit!
Let me get out. I gotta go. I wasn't here. Erase everything. Those are big words, man. You can't use those words. I'm panicking from indictments. It's like a nightmare for me, bro.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm scared. Yesterday, what was it? Yesterday, the day before, I took my daughter. Well, my wife was at work, so I took my daughter to buy her my wife a gift for Christmas. I told her, where want to buy her mom? You know, go grab it. And we're leaving Macy's, and there's some kids dressed like normal clothes, and then there's a couple cops outside. I guess they're waiting for somebody that was shoplifting, whatever. I don't know. So boom, as soon as they get out, I'm already like, whoa, the cops are here, you know, like, and I kind of know, I got to guess a sense for undercover cops, whatever. So I knew they were undercover cops. The girl walks behind me and her husband, and bam, they grab him. But I kept going, right? I'm walking to my car, and the girl's fighting it. The guy's fighting it. They want to look through her bags, and she won't let them. She smacks a dude, and glasses fly off. Hey, the girl starts running, right? And they're coming like towards me, and I'm like, oh no, I'm traumatized. I'm like, oh no, they're coming for me, man. I'm booking it.
Oh,
but yeah, Christmas drama over there, man. Macy's, man, it's crazy, man. Right now, the mall's so packed, bro. Like, I still need to go get some gifts, man. I was gonna do it today, but then I got the call from my boys last dope podcast. I said, let's do it.
Yeah, man.
Shout out Leslie too.
Hey. Leslie got a big order of tamales that she's got to make. She was supposed to be here too, but she did say to reschedule her to go to the house and do a little cooking show with you guys.
Okay, yeah.
Shout out to my baby.
Cooking.
No, man. And all the food looks bomb, bro.
Hey, the last time
look at me, bro.
The last time she came with that mix, man. That
She looks up. She makes a bomb chavela mix too, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Because I be going to buy it for my boy, but she's never I never seen her make it before. So she's like, I could just make, because it's like $30. They charge like $30. And she's like, why you keep buying that? But I like it, you know. And she's like, I could make you some, and I was like, well, let me see. She makes it, and ever since I just let her. Yeah, she's got the touch, bro. She got the touch for the cooking. Anything that involves food or drinks, and she's really good at that stuff. So I let her do her thing, man. I could cook a little myself too, a little bit, man. My mom's a good cook, but Leslie, man, everything she makes, people like it, man.
Yeah.
So she does good with the cooking, with the catering. She got a last minute catering, so she's right now she's getting down. So I told her I'll be there when I can. So just don't wait for me, but go ahead and. Right. Get started.
Yeah, man. But
we're waiting for these guys. Hopefully they show up. Let me text these guys, see where they're at. But
we'll take a break.
But anyways, man, we could listen to some music that we got there and then wait for these guys to come.
We'll be right back.